U.S. government has shut down for the first time in over 6 years as millions are bracing for an uncertain future. This even as Democrats and Republicans are blaming each other for the impasse. Remember, this came after the Republican-controlled Senate failed to pass a last-minute government spending bill yesterday, which could have been averted. In fact, it could have averted the shutdown. And the shutdown, according to many analysts, that could reduce GDP growth of the country by 0.2 percentage points each week. That is, if it lasts. Now, how did the United States get here? Well, each year the U.S. Congress draws up a spending legislation for most U.S. government agencies, but it rarely finishes before the fiscal year starts on October 1. And in such a case, lawmakers pass a stopgap spending bill. This is essentially to avoid disruption while they finish their work. A few months back as well, such a shutdown was averted. But this time, the Democrats and Republicans are sparring over healthcare benefits. That includes subsidies for health insurance for low-income individuals should not expire, and reversing Trump administration's cuts to Medicaid. So what does this shutdown essentially mean? Well, under government shutdowns, federal employees are considered non-essential, which are considered non-essential are put on leave without pay. And this time as well, roughly 750,000 federal workers are expected to be furloughed. Many offices could be shuttered, even though Donald Trump states that we do not want the shutdown. Now, those which are considered as part of essential services that include Social Security, Medicare, nutrition assistance programs, air travel and immigration control, they will be required to continue to work, but they won't get paid until after the shutdown. Now, notably, this is not the first such shutdown in the United States. There have been a few shutdowns in the US's history, the longest one being in 2018 to 2019 under the Donald Trump administration. It lasted for 35 days. It is estimated that about 340,000 federal employees at that point in time were put on leave. The ongoing shutdown is likely to continue, with the US President Trump's warning that it may go further, and that could threaten permanent layoffs.